In our interconnected world, love knows no bounds. People from different countries meet, fall in love, and build lives together, often spanning multiple jurisdictions. This beautiful tapestry of transnational relationships presents unique legal challenges, particularly in private international law. Imagine a couple, one spouse from France and the other from Brazil, residing in Canada. What happens if they decide to divorce? Which country's law will govern the dissolution of their marriage and the division of their assets? This series aims to demystify private international law, particularly as it relates to transnational relationships. Join us as we delve into the world of private international law, where love and the law intersect on a global stage. Private international law, also known as conflict of laws, provides a framework for addressing legal disputes with an international dimension. Instead of creating a universal set of laws, it determines which country's domestic law applies to a given situation. This field encompasses issues relevant to transnational relationships, including marriage, divorce, child custody, and inheritance. For instance, the Hague Conference on Private International Law develops and promotes internationally accepted rules to harmonize these aspects of private law. One example is the Hague Convention on the Civil Aspects of International Child Abduction, which aims to ensure the prompt return of children wrongfully removed to or retained in a contracting state. Navigating the complexities of private international law can be challenging. However, understanding the fundamental principles can empower individuals to protect their rights and make informed decisions. Understanding these principles is crucial for anyone involved in a cross-border relationship, as it can significantly impact legal outcomes. Marriage, a cornerstone of many relationships, frequently transcends borders. However, the legal recognition of a marriage celebrated in one country may not automatically extend to another. For instance, same-sex marriages, while legal in many countries, may not be recognized in jurisdictions where such unions are not legally permitted. Generally, countries will typically recognize marriages validly performed in another country, provided they comply with the formal requirements of that country's law. These requirements often include age limits, consent of both parties, and adherence to specific procedures, such as obtaining a marriage license. However, even if a marriage is recognized, issues related to divorce, property division, and spousal support can become complicated. Different countries have varying laws regarding the grounds for divorce, the division of assets, and the duration and amount of spousal support. Understanding the jurisdictional rules and applicable laws is essential for couples in cross-border marriages to protect their rights and ensure their union is recognized. When a marriage involving parties from different countries ends, the complexities of private international law become even more apparent. International divorces raise numerous questions, including which court has the jurisdiction to grant the divorce, which country's law will govern the division of assets, and how child custody arrangements will be determined across borders. The first hurdle is often establishing jurisdiction for the divorce itself. Some countries, like England and Wales, require a certain period of residency before their courts can hear a divorce case, while others may assert jurisdiction based on the nationality of one or both spouses. Once jurisdiction is established, the next challenge is determining the applicable law for the divorce itself and ancillary matters like property division and spousal support. The potential for conflicting laws and jurisdictional disputes highlights the importance of seeking specialized legal advice early on in an international divorce. Understanding the relevant legal frameworks and procedures can help individuals navigate these complexities more effectively and achieve a fair and equitable resolution. For couples with children, navigating separation or divorce becomes even more sensitive, especially when different nationalities and countries are involved. Private international law plays a crucial role in determining parental responsibility, which encompasses aspects such as custody, access, and child support. The Hague Convention on the Civil Aspects of International Child Abduction is a key instrument in this area. It aims to prevent international parental child abduction by providing a mechanism for the prompt return of a child wrongfully removed from or retained in a contracting state. This convention underscores the principle that children's best interests are paramount in cross-border custody disputes. However, not all countries are party to this convention, and even among those that are, enforcement can be challenging. Disputes over custody and access can be emotionally charged and legally complex, particularly when cultural differences and varying legal systems are at play. Parents facing international child custody issues should seek legal advice from lawyers experienced in both family law and private international law to understand their rights and ensure the best interests of their children are protected. To illustrate the practical implications of private international law, let's consider a hypothetical case study. Imagine a British woman and a Spanish man meet and marry in France, then move to Canada for work. They have 2 children born in Canada. After a few years, the couple decides to divorce. Which country's court has the jurisdiction to hear the divorce case? Would it be England, Spain, France, or Canada? The answer depends on various factors, including residency requirements, the date of the divorce filing, and the specific laws of each country. Furthermore, which country's law will govern the division of their assets? If they purchased a house in Canada and inherited property in their respective home countries, determining the applicable law for each asset can become complicated. The rules governing property division vary significantly across jurisdictions, potentially leading to different outcomes depending on which law applies. This case highlights the intricate nature of private international law and the need for expert legal guidance. Given the intricacies of private international law, seeking legal counsel is paramount for anyone navigating transnational relationships. Early intervention by lawyers specializing in this field can help prevent future disputes or mitigate potential conflicts. When choosing a lawyer, it's crucial to look for someone with expertise in both family law and private international law, particularly with experience in the relevant jurisdictions involved. A lawyer specializing in private international law can provide invaluable assistance in several ways. They can advise on jurisdictional issues, helping determine which country's courts have the authority to hear the case. They can also guide you through the complexities of applicable law, identifying which country's laws will govern matters such as divorce, property division, and child custody. Engaging legal counsel early on can save time, money, and potential heartache in the long run. While legal frameworks provide essential guidance, navigating transnational relationships requires sensitivity to practical considerations. Cultural differences, language barriers, and varying legal systems can all influence the outcome of cross-border disputes. For instance, a country with a strong emphasis on mediation and amicable settlements may approach a divorce case differently than a country with a more adversarial legal system. Similarly, cultural norms surrounding child-rearing can influence custody arrangements, as countries may have differing views on sole versus shared custody. Furthermore, language barriers can pose significant challenges, particularly in legal proceedings. Seeking legal counsel from lawyers fluent in the relevant languages is essential for effective representation. Considering the human element alongside the legal framework is crucial for achieving fair and equitable outcomes in cross-border disputes. Beyond legal principles and technicalities, it's essential to recognize the human impact of private international law. Behind every case are individuals and families grappling with complex emotions, cultural differences, and the challenges of navigating unfamiliar legal systems. The emotional toll of international divorces, child custody disputes, and inheritance battles can be significant. Parties often face feelings of uncertainty, anxiety, and frustration as they navigate unfamiliar legal processes and potentially conflicting legal systems. Therefore, approaching these situations with empathy and understanding is paramount. Legal professionals, judges, and mediators must strive to bridge cultural divides, promote clear communication, and consider the human impact of their decisions. By recognizing the human side of these legal issues, we can strive for resolutions that respect cultural differences, protect individual rights, and prioritize the well-being of all parties involved. As our world becomes increasingly interconnected, Understanding the complexities of private international law is more crucial than ever. This fascinating field of law, often overlooked, plays a vital role in resolving cross-border disputes and ensuring legal certainty in our globalized society. Whether you're contemplating marriage to someone from another country, facing an international divorce, or simply curious about the legal implications of transnational relationships, we hope this series has provided valuable insights into this intricate area of law. Remember, seeking expert legal counsel is crucial for anyone navigating the complexities of private international law. By understanding the relevant legal frameworks, engaging experienced professionals, and approaching these situations with sensitivity and cultural awareness, we can strive for fair and equitable outcomes in cross-border disputes. We encourage you to continue exploring this fascinating area of law and to share your thoughts, questions, and experiences in the comments section below.